This is Galatians chapter 5. Look at all that now, but go down here to verse number 3. For I testify again to everyone that is circumcised, meaning you preach circumcision, and you circumcised to be righteous, that he is a debtor, look, to do the whole law. Verse 4, Christ become none effect unto you, whosoever of you are justified by the law, you are fallen from grace. Go back there, number 4. Number 3 rather, that he is a debtor to do the whole law. You gotta do the whole law if you preach the law. If you justify by the law. You gotta do the whole law. You gotta go to Jerusalem, offer your animal sacrifices, give them to the priest. The priest got to go behind the veil, in the second veil, which is the holiest of all. Hallelujah. He got to do all that. You got to do that if you preach tithes and offering. If you preach tithes and offering, my God, you got to offer animal sacrifice, which means you don't believe Christ. Nobody justified by the deeds of the law. Read Corinthians chapter 9. Read Romans chapter 3. Read all the books of Hebrews. Hallelujah. My God, you got to do. You indebted. You got to offer animal sacrifices. You got to take animal sacrifices to the priest, and the priest got to offer them for your sin and his sin. If you preaching, I'm circumcised to be righteous, I pay tithes and offering to be righteous, I pay 10% income to be righteous, you got to do the whole law. You got to go back to Jerusalem. Go back to the temple. Find a rotten priest that have sin, that don't believe Jesus. And when you find him, give him your animals, clean animals. And let him sacrifice for your sin and his too. And in return, you are first-class hypocrite. You preach any part of the law. You preach got to keep the Sabbath day. You preach got to keep the feast days. You falling from grace. You indebted to keep the whole law. You got to keep it. You got to do it. You got to offer animal sacrifices. That's enough.